just saw a video of Krishna, KU, and from the same batch. Krishna was the first person I met on the gates of Mysore DC. I can see Jinesh here, and we didn't speak for 20 years mostly. KU was the topper of our batch. So I still hold the high regards for him. So only for this moment, I feel like Sachin Tendulkar giving a speech on one kidding. For completing his 22 years, we are at 20. But all of us in our own way, I'm sure we are having the similar kind of feelings here. Just wanted to tell you one story. When it comes to the great speeches, Martin Luther King started a speech like, I have a dream, and that became so famous and it became a historic speech. About me, I would say that I didn't have a dream, I had nightmares about my future. So I'm talking about 20 years back. To tell you a few instances, we were doing a presentation in our college, the orals, the vivas, the very famous vivas in engineering, and 4 of us were there. At the end of the presentation, the educator, the external educator, looked at me and said, have you really contributed to this project? And that's because the entire presentation, I did not utter a single word. And that was the confidence I had at that time about myself. I got my first job. My mom was proudly telling my friend at home that he's gone, it's his first day. And after 2 hours, I was sitting at home finishing my tiffin lunch with my friend and my mom. So it was a sales job. They asked me to, they told that the bribing and all would be part of the job profile. And that's why I just came back. The next job, I thought I found a genius entrepreneur. I worked with him rigorously for 35 days without a penny on some project about the heating machine. At the end, I realized he actually was a fraud, a psycho, and I quit. After that, for next 52 days, I was patiently calling him, asking for my first salary. So I didn't utter a single word against him, because that is how much I valued the first salary. Eventually I got it. Then came, I remember 22nd of December 2003, I was sitting in a cyber cafe. I got an email from Infosys, and I saw it was an offer from Infosys. I couldn't believe it. I just called my friends, I said something has happened, let's gather somewhere. I took a printout, I went to them, I handed over the printout and I broke down. So that's how I believed about my fate at that time. Next few weeks, I was freaked out to go to the cyber cafe because I was worried there will be another email from Infosys saying the previous one was a mistake, so please ignore it. Thankfully, it didn't happen. I borrowed some money when I went to the training from some of my close friends, because again I was not sure even with Infosys if they'll pay me the salary after 1 month. That is how much trust I had developed about the corporate world. But here I am today, giving a 20-year speech. Last 20 years, I represented Infosys in US, Singapore, Japan, South Africa, Australia, Switzerland, Finland. Almost like 10 years out of 20 years, I was on site. And when I think about it today, I feel that I did all right. It was not bad. Again, there were, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but maybe this is the moment to do that. Last 2 years, I almost got 4 awards within Infosys. One from Salil Parekh, CEO, for the best manager. One nominated by my team for the awesome boss, two for leading the innovations. One this year we are nominated for the Infy Excellence Award. 20 years back of me still sort of says in my ears that come on, you're not going to get it. But 20 years experienced person like me now, I think that why not see how far you have come now. So I think that it's been a decent journey again, but it's a long-term relationship. 20 years, we all know that there are give and takes in a long-term relationship between me and her being the Infosys. Sometimes I am not happy about her when some people in a very recent relationship with her are being loved more than me. Especially at the end of every month. Sometime in April, sometime in July, October, or sometime throughout the year, like last year. But then she also reminds me about all the love she poured on me during my on-site stints. All the growth, all the experiences, the friendships, and it becomes like a mother and son kind of relationship. Where son says one thing and mother says 10 things back to you. So, speaking of mother, my mother is here. My whole family is here. I'll just turn to my mother tongue while concluding की आई पप्पा बायको आणि माझे चिरंजीव तुम्ही सगळे इकडे आलात. आय एम व्हेरी हॅपी.